All right. Hey guys, what's going on, everyone? Welcome again to another new episode of the Hustle Factory Podcast Show. My name is John Limdimas, and I'm the host of this podcast, entrepreneur, gamer, crypto enthusiast as well. I'm getting back onto it. I know today's New Year, and I know it's a little bit late for me to, or at least for someone to be uploading a new episode on January, especially it's 2021. But you know what? Big fucking deal, no difference. Anyways, this today's episode it's gonna be pretty short and sweet. Nothing crazy, nothing anything about motivational. But we're gonna get on to that a little bit. Basically, today's episode, I want to go and talk about what's coming up to this podcast very soon. What's new? What's old? Whatever And another one, I just want to go ahead and give another huge shout out for Chance Mack for letting me use one of his songs to this podcast intro and outro, and his tracks are pretty amazing. So make sure to go ahead and give him a follow on Spotify and Twitter as well at Chance Mac. Check him out. He's a great guy. I've interviewed him before, and yeah, so check it out. And then another thing, I've noticed that since last year, there's only at least, there's 70.5% of you guys that are currently unsubscribed to this channel. So I'll make sure go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell icon, so that way you don't get to miss any new episodes coming up every month. I try to consistently upload it every month and so on. So before we get started, I was just wondering, guys, how's your 2021 going in so far? And as far as that, I'm recording this episode right now. I think 2021 has been a great year for me lately. It's been good, A lot of good things happen. Like, for example, I finally came back. I came back again doing network marketing again with another company called GS Partners. So if you guys want to know more about that, just go ahead and comment down below, and I would love to tell you more about that part. It's basically how do I say this? So basically I show people, or should I say, we as partners, we show them how you can get paid in real time with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and Ethereum. At the same time, you're building your assets and your financial freedom and so on. But enough of that. And I was just wondering, and like I said before, however your 2021 experience is, just go ahead and comment down below, and comment down below and like, and make sure you go ahead and like this video as well. And as you guys notice, when I'm recording this episode, for some reason, it's a little bit different. Yes, it is a little bit different. But it's a little bit different because that's because I'm using a new platform right now, or should I say, I'm testing a new platform for me to record my episodes. It's basically a platform called Melon App, and I think it's basically a new live stream platform in the market, and so on. So now, the first thing I want to talk about is I'm basically experimenting on different platforms when it comes to podcasting, such as, as I mentioned before, recording this episode, like interview episodes and so on. And one of them is, like I mentioned before, is this Melon App. Melon App is basically a web-based live stream platform that kind of lets you go live, social media platforms and so on. And did I forget to mention that you can also record it without going on live? So that's basically what I love about this platform at the moment. And I want to go ahead and talk more about this platform in the near future, because that's not really the main focus of this episode. I just want to basically get it out of the way on what do we have coming up on this podcast and so on. And then another thing that I've been checking out, and I'm gonna start implementing more when it comes to interview episodes. Basically, there's another platform called Zencastr. Basically, Zencastr is basically the easiest way for you to record your voice podcast interviews in studio quality and so on. It's basically designed for just audio only, not video. But I think they have a video on beta. Basically, if I have a guest that don't feel like showing up on camera and all that, I can just tell them, hey, just go and click on the Zencastr, and I'm more than likely to do so. And then another thing is, I got some new equipment coming up and all that. And one of them, if you notice lately, you're not seeing the blue microphone that I have, which is the NW800 newer. I actually have a new microphone called the Shure SM48. It's basically my first dynamic microphone, and apparently dynamic microphone is so much different, or should I say, so much better on a condenser microphone when it comes to podcasting or live streaming and so on. And I can really notice the difference on the audio quality. And you got to be careful how you talk to. You don't want to talk too close or too far. It's got to be in a certain amount of inches and so on. And then basically, when it comes to that, I'm also planning to upgrade to some new equipment and so on. And one of them is basically I want to bump up my audio quality a little bit much better, because right now at the moment I'm using an audio interface called Behringer Euphoria UM2. It's basically like a budget friendly setup that costs like around $40 to $50. It's pretty much good for beginners or just starting out live streaming, so and all that stuff. And speaking of upgrading, I also got to upgrade my video setup, because the video quality sucks right now. It sucks us, and I do apologize if my video kind of looks grainy or sounds bad quality. That's because I'm only recording in 720p, and I'm using my webcam default on my laptop, because I was trying to use my what do you call? I'm trying to use the webcam that I purchased a year ago, and it's not. It just hasn't been working with me lately, and it's not. It hasn't been fun. It's just like I gotta always spend my time doing technical difficulties, and it's a really pain in the ass. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It's not fun, but it's okay. Like I said, coming up coming up real soon, maybe a month or two by now, we're gonna have some new equipment. So right now I got this lighting setup that I have that I bought a year ago too. It's basically a lighting setup from a company called Newer, and I'll go and try to go ahead and drop the links below if you're ever interested, guys. And now you guys might be wondering, or if you're ever wondering, uh, what's really coming up on this podcast? Well, like I said before, one of my biggest plans is I want to have more new content. Aside from aside from doing my motivational rant series, or perhaps interview more variety of people out there, entrepreneurs, independent artists, content creators, whatever, whatever sorts, as long as they can relate to the whole game of entrepreneurship, and as long as they know the grind and they're passionate about it. So and then another thing is that I'm also planning to expand this podcast on different platforms as well. I mean, recently, a few months ago, this podcast was accepted on Amazon Music now. So if you're if you have if you listen to podcasts or music on Amazon Music and all that, make sure you go ahead and check us out on the Hustle Factory Podcast Show. So search us up in there. We're live in there right now. And I also plan to go on other places too. Maybe I've been trying to figure out how you get on to Pandora or iHeart. So if there are any other podcast platforms that I'm missing, just go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to go live in other places. But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a pretty short and sweet episode. I hope my audio is not looking bad here at the moment. I mean, as I can tell here, and that's another beauty. That's another great thing about this platform that I'm using, Melon App. It lets me see if my microphone is still looking good, and so far so good. See, and we've been only 10 minutes out of this, and that is pretty good, guys. That is pretty good, guys. And that's pretty much it. I don't really know how to close this episode other than make sure that go ahead and like this video, and also subscribe to our channel, and so that way you don't get to miss any new episodes every month. Because lately, that's one of those reasons why I haven't uploaded lately much any episodes consistently, because of this technical difficulties I've been dealing, such as lighting, my webcam, and even my microphone. It's not as easy as getting up early in the morning and try to get on, set everything up, and then it didn't go well. So it's kind of discouraging, but that's okay. That's why I'm gonna try the best of my ability to start getting back on it and do a monthly uploads of new episodes and so on. And then just another huge shout out for Chance Beck for the intro and outro of this podcast. Great guy, great songs, great artist. And for podcast wise, let's see. You can basically listen to the Hustle Factory podcast show to any of the podcasting platforms that you listen to, whether it's Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and even in Anchor. So make sure to go ahead and check us out on Anchor as well. We're live there all day long, all year long, supposedly, and on YouTube as well. Don't forget that. And also, social media wise, well, you can go ahead and hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, because I'm trying to go live more on Instagram and Facebook. I'm trying to grow that way. We'll start having a community out there. So other than that, guys, that is pretty much the end of this episode. Like I said, short and sweet. Limdimas signing out.